In this video, we are going to look at multiplying or dividing decimal numbers by 10 or 100 or 1000, so on. We can start with an example. Let's say we have a decimal number which is 0.5927. We are multiplying this by 10. The same number, I'm using the same number to make you understand. If you have the same number, we are multiplying with 100. Or if you have the same number, we are multiplying with 1000. Then what will happen? If you multiply by 10, so during the multiplication of decimals by 10, we need to make sure the number is getting bigger, because we are going 10 multiplied by 10 means we are making the number 10 times larger, right? So it means the decimal will move towards the right. How many digits it will move? One decimal places it will move, because we have 1 0. So when we are doing multiplication, the number is getting larger, so we are moving the decimal point towards the right direction. And how many digits it will move? It depends on how many 0 we have. So we have 1 0, so it will move just 1 digits, 1 cap. So it means our decimal place will be sitting just next to 5. So it will be 5.927. And then if you do the multiplying by 100, then it would be 2 0, but again it will move towards the right, because we are making the number larger, but 2 digit right, so it means 2 cap will be there. So the decimal will be next to 9, so it would be 5927, and then after 9 there is a decimal point. Same way, if you do the multiplication by 1000, then your decimal will move 3 cap towards the right. So it means the decimal point will be just next to 2. So the answer will be 592, then decimal point, then 7. So if I do the same decimal numbers, but instead of multiplication, if we do the division, how that will change? So I'm just putting here so you can see the difference. 0.5927, I'm using the same number to see the difference. So we are dividing by 10. When you are dividing by 10, the number is, you are making smaller, 10 times smaller, right? Smaller means your decimal moves towards the left. How many digits left? Because we have 1 0 here, it will move to the 1 decimal left. So it means if your decimal point moves here, it means after decimal point we have 0, then 5927. So after decimal point we have 0, 5927. But usually we just put a 0 before decimal point. Okay, if we have the same number 5927, we are dividing with 100. Again we are moving in this direction. How many digits we are moving? 2, because we have 2 0. So we 1 cap, 2 cap. So we have decimal point here. So if you bring the decimal point here, then we have already under this cap we have 0. There is another 0 we have to put here. So it would be 2 0 and after the decimal point. So after the decimal point we have 2 0, because 1 0 is the empty cap will be filled with a 0. So 1 0 and another 0. So 2 0, 5927. And then this is just normal 0 that we put before decimal point. So the same number, if you use 5927 divided by 1000, the same way we just need to make 1 cap, 2 cap, 3 cap, and then decimal will be sitting here. So these 2 empty cap will be filled with the 0. So 0 0 0 5927. So how many 0 we have total? 0 0 0 0 0 0 3 0, then 5927, and then we need to put the decimal, and this is just normal extra 0. So this is the way we need to do the multiplication or division of the decimal numbers using 10, 100 or 1000. So the thing we need to remember when you're multiplying by 10 or 100, we just make it the number larger, and so decimal will move towards the right. How many digits it will move right? It depends on, if we multiply 10, then it's a 10, so it's one digit. If it's 100, then it's a 20, so we have to move to 2 digit. When we are doing the division, it's the same, only the decimal will move towards the left because we are making the number smaller.